Hello everyone, in this video we will cover how to draw wires in schematics. In this tutorial, the settings hotkey is set to EasyEDA STD and all shortcuts used in this video follow this standard. As you can see, we have placed an STM32F103 microcontroller and an 8 MHz crystal oscillator on the schematic. The two ends of the crystal oscillator need to be connected to pins 5 and 6 of the microcontroller, labeled PD0 tag OSC underline in and PD1 tag OSC underline out. To draw wires, go to Place, Wire, or use the shortcut key W. Connect the wires to black dots on pins 5 and 6 of the microcontroller to complete the connection. However, in complex projects, too many wires can lead to a cluttered and confusing schematic. To solve this problem, we can use net labels for connections. Delete the wires we just placed and click Place, Net Label, or use the shortcut key N to start placing labels. While placing a label, press Tab to modify its name. Change the label name to OSC underline in. Then place another label named OSC underline out. Next, copy these labels and move them to crystal oscillator for connection. And press X to flip the labels horizontally. In schematics, wires with the same net label are treated as connected. This eliminates the need to physically draw wires for connections. For the remaining pins that need to be connected, you can use the same method with net labels. For pins with a sequential naming pattern, such as PA0 to PA7, we can use buses to label them quickly. Click Place, Bus, or use the shortcut key B. On the right side, set the bus name and range to PA0 to 7. After that, use wires to connect the pins to bus, allowing for quick labeling. It's worth noting that pins 5 and 6, in addition to being used for the crystal oscillator connection, can also function as GPIO pins PD0 and PD1 for input-output. When used as GPIO pins, the OSC labels are not suitable, and we need to relabel them with PD0 and PD1 net labels. If we place a PD0 net label on OSC underline in, the system will promote for merging, which is not what we want. In such cases, use Place short flag to connect two labels. Although two labels represent the same electrical connection, using different names improves the schematic's logical clarity. For power nets, it is common to use net flag to differentiate them from other nets. The principle of net flags is the same as net labels, but they are styled differently for distinction. Place a GND net flag on the VSSA pin and a 3.3 volt net flag on the VDDA pin. In addition to net flags, net ports can be used to label pins with different functions. If you want to quickly assign labels to all pins at once, right-click the MCU and select Fan Out, Net Label No Collect Net. Pins without net names will be listed. Select these pins by holding Shift, then click Fill in the pin name with the net name to automatically assign the net names to the pins. For unused pins, the system will issue a warning during DRC check if no wires are connected. Use Place No Connect flag to mark unused pins and avoid warnings. That concludes this tutorial. See you next time.